YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Evan Amiri. You better give another banger for y'all boys. You feel me? And as y'all seen by the title and the thumbnail, I'm gonna be showing y'all how I made over $10,000 from my clothing brand at 17 years old. So if you've been in the like clothing brand scene or you've seen anyone, you probably know this guy right here, Adore Capri. He has classes and stuff where he teaches people like how to grow their clothing brand. I'm not that guy, I'm gonna be honest. I still made my brand profitable. So I'm gonna be teaching y'all stuff like from a reasonable standpoint, from like the lower and not high end, I guess. Like I'm working to get to where he is, but I'm not there. So I'm still a rookie in myself, but I'm gonna just tell y'all some tips that help me get where I am, which is still not nothing crazy, but it's still maybe more than what the next person has. So I'm always grateful. So with all that being said, I'm gonna have like 5 tips for y'all, and I hope that they help y'all out. If they do, leave it in the comments, let me know. Like the video, that's how we get the algorithm to push our videos out more and help me grow and help other people get these tips as well. So all right, so keep this in mind for every tip that I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm being 100% brutally honest. Like I'm telling y'all things that I failed at and things I've succeeded with and what I would recommend for y'all to do. So the most brutally honest thing a lot of other people won't tell you is it's about who you know and not what you know. I'm gonna be honest. Because I've seen people drop some really terrible clothes, but they know people who can promote it. Like if you have one of the biggest fashion influencers in your brand consistently every time you drop, of course other people are gonna see that and be like, yeah, I want that. So even with myself, I've noticed I thought I was bigger than I was, and I tried to promote it on my own. And yeah, it still got sales, but it wasn't close to my last sales when I had bigger people promoting it, whether that be people in the fashion industry, whether that be artists, YouTubers, anybody you can get in your clothes, try to send it to them. And what you know is still important, but like things as far as manufacturers and like how to promote, I guess that ties in. But all that stuff, what you know is still not as strong as who you know. So it's always good to, when you be seeing those little fashion influencers post for their promos, their prices, they're reasonable. Like you get a lot of sales from that. So you do have to make certain sacrifices in different fields to see where you want your clothing to go. So yeah. All right, keep it on the trend of being brutally honest. You like have to really have a love for this shit. Like this shit, it's not just like no get rich quick scheme. You're not gonna drop some clothes and then just make $1,000 your first time dropping it. You really have to love this shit, because if you don't love it, it's super easy to get discouraged. Once that first drop doesn't sell how you think it's gonna sell, you're gonna be like, dang, I don't even want to do this anymore. But if you really have a love for it, you're going to figure out how to make it work. So, but like you also can't care about other people's opinions too heavily, because at the end of the day, it's your brand. You're not making clothes for everyone. You're making clothes for your target audience. Like it's impossible to please everyone with a pair of clothing. Like there's no way you can do it. If somebody could do it, everyone would be in a certain pair of clothes because everyone would love that. But it's not possible for that. So don't take what people's opinions are too heavily. It's your brand at the end of the day. But with all that being said, you do need to take it into consideration. Like you need to surround yourself with a good group of people. I luckily have like nothing but W players on my team. I have people who are gonna be honest with me, and that's what y'all need if you have a clothing brand. Like you need someone to tell you, nah, that shit trash, bro. And if all the people you send it to are telling you it's trash, it's trash. I'm gonna be honest. More likely than not, it's probably not gonna sell. It's so much stuff that goes along with that, but you just have to surround yourself with good people who are gonna tell you like it's trash or different suggestions you have. And even me, I have my girlfriend who, like, if I get up at 3 in the morning to design, she's gonna get up right with me and tell me suggestions in my ear and like telling me, like from a female standpoint, like I'm getting different views for the clothes that I'm gonna drop. So just surround yourself with good people, really have a love for it, and don't allow yourself to get discouraged. I guess that was like a big tip all in one. And then before I move on to the last tip, just added on to that last one, don't like listen to what every nigga says about your clothes. You don't even like every nigga's outfit. So there's no reason for them to have that much input on your clothes. You know what I'm saying? All right, this last tip is coming like from what I've seen with my own two eyes. Drop at a reasonable price, bro. Your first drop, it shouldn't be $200. Because I promise you, going to a manufacturer every day, no matter what you're buying, nothing's costing $200. So you shouldn't charge your audience that. $200, like, it may seem like, yeah, that's the easiest way to get the most profit. But you're not getting any profit at all if nobody's buying the shit, bro. Drop at a reasonable price. You haven't even built up a fan base, let alone to know if the fan base would pay that much money. Like, we have to be realistic. Most people in your audience, they're not millionaires. They're not just throwing bread like this. They're not donating it. If you are charging $200, the quality has to be A++. Like, the fabric can't be nothing cheap. It has to be all like 500 GSM, all that extra stuff. And even still, that's crazy if you haven't built up the fan base. You really do have to just know, like, I don't want to say your worth, because if you know your worth, in my opinion, your shit should be 500. If you really feel like it should sell, it should be 500. But not like your worth, but you do have to be realistic in a sense. You have to know, this is my first drop. I'm going to drop with smaller profit margins just to get myself out there, because when you're first starting, it's more about getting out there than maximizing profit. Once you gain those people and you see that you have a fan base, then it makes sense to like have higher prices and then growing that shit out. Alright, I know I said that last one was my last tip, but it's not. I actually love this shit. I got a passion for it, and I'm hoping to grow just as much as I'm hoping to help y'all grow. So the next tip is, don't sell a piece of clothing, sell a lifestyle. Like, for example, the clothing influencer guy, Quan, a lot of the times when you see him like promoting or dropping on his brand page, he's dropping with his cars, whether that be his Trackhawk, his Lamb. He's always like bringing in a lifestyle, like the high-rise, ATL, penthouse living, fast car driving lifestyle. And that's how he equates to so many sales. His last drop, he's selling out of like, he's selling designer prices now, and he's still selling out from dropping lifestyle pieces. So don't drop a piece of clothing, drop a lifestyle, but also make your clothing your lifestyle. Don't step out the house without your clothing. When someone sees you, they should always see you in your clothes. And that's gonna be the first thing they think of. Like, they see it so frequently, it's like, oh yeah, I gotta buy it now. Or even they see someone else getting fly in it. Like I said before, it's who you know, not what you know. If they're consistently seeing you get fly in your clothing, they're like, damn, that's a good piece I can have. So make it your lifestyle and use that lifestyle to sell more clothes. All right, with all that being said, that brings us to the end of our video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any more questions about clothing brands, you guys can DM me on Instagram. My link is in the description. And if you guys want to check out my clothing brand Relations, that will also be the first link in the description. And another day done of a merry month. I don't even know what today is, I'm gonna be honest. But just know, we still posting. I'm still bringing y'all consistent content. And if y'all enjoy, like, comment, boost us, get us on people's recommended page, and help grow the channel.